What a horrible noise. You got eggs. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised the Bengals lost, okay? Yeah. Poor Bengals. Well, I flip flop. I flip flop on the Bengals Patriots. We'll see them again in a meaningful matchup. That was not meaningful. Bigger. Fire Zach Taylor. Worst coach in the NFL, maybe. The LSU coach is collapsing. LSU is an embarrassment to football. So by drafting LSU players, LSU is trash. LSU is where you go to play and not to learn. What did Shaq learn at LSU? He didn't learn anything. There was other scores today, but I didn't even look. I haven't seen a single highlight. I didn't see a single play. I looked at part of the Rams game when the Rams didn't kick a field goal on fourth down. That's about the last time I watched anything today. The Boilermakers uniform looks good, but remember, Boilermakers get exposed to asbestos. Asbestos is all over the boilers. Insurance companies want asbestos victims. That's why the Boilermakers are so. He said nice things about them. I didn't see any uniforms today. I didn't see anything. I just got the scores. I just looked at part of the Rams game. That's it. Is there any NFL scores?
Here are the NFL games for Week 1.
Andy Dalton threw one pass. So, I mean, there's one play I want to look at in the Saints game. And I'm not missing out. I sat through. You know, I don't feel like I'm missing out. Oh, the boiler blew up in the cafeteria and took out 3 kids. Maybe the asbestos, not enough asbestos. I can't spell asbestos. Not enough asbestos. It exploded, sending microscopic particles that shredded the kid's lungs. Oh God, I'm drinking Hurricane again. What's come over me? More Hurricane. Guy gave me $1.25 back. Charged me $8.75 for my. How much is this food cost? The price drops, man. Mesothelioma. You paint over it. Paint over the asbestos. My mouth tastes like an ashtray. Mopery with intent to gawk. Revenge of the Nerds. Mopery with the intent to creep. He was arrested for mopery. Big Cheese aggressive mopery. The last mopery show documentary trailer. Live at the Mopery Chicago. Gang gang. I don't know, Zesty Low, I like double tap your screen to like. Dude, I don't think anybody looked good on week 1. A blowout. Chiefs look good. I have to actually look. I haven't seen any highlights. The scores are just disgusting enough looking at the scores. The numbers, I've seen the numbers. I don't want to look at the dumbass individual plays. I probably won't sleep through the Jets game. I sleeping through football games is my thing. You know, I like being awake at night. There's no football at night. So, I mean, I don't get football in my life. I just get the results. I think about them. I wake up, more results. I ate 6 donuts today. Boston cream donuts. With a fork. Bro, I was... Cream puffs with a fork, bro. That's what I had. Why is my audio fucked up? Why is my audio fucked up? The Rams left points off the board. I think the Rams let Detroit win. My microphone is so sensitive, it's picking up everything. That's a high quality sound. I mean, that's like living next to a Bitcoin farm. We'll call it Bitcoin ASM artist fall asleep to. Bitcoin! I stopped and I smoked 5 cigarettes on the way home. Yeah. There's this guy I know, he's like 80 years old. He walks around and we talk about sports. He's a Lakers and a Rams fan. Yeah, he likes Stafford. Oh, the fires? No, I'll tell you, I was in the fires 14 years ago. 14 years ago, we had big fires. $14 years ago? Yeah. That's what the fire was like. And my house is like at the end of the road. I would be down at the end of the road over there. And this, yeah. I don't think it's that big right now. The fire could be getting up there. And sometimes you do smell fires in San Francisco from other places, but that has been 4 years. 4 years since the big fire that destroyed wine country. Weapon, you know. Taking my socks off. Oh God. Get my socks. with my black stockings. You have an agent. I have agents all over the world. This is the hurricane. We're cold, slithering, we're singing a tune in a land of vipers. Cold slither. San Bernardino Mountain. We're not going to play the game anymore. And the Bears ain't going to the Super Bowl, man. The Bears ain't going to the Super Bowl. Nah. Maybe if it's the 25 Bears, ain't gonna be no 80. Ain't gonna be no 24 Bears. We're gonna talk about the 85 Bears and the 24 Bears. No, we're gonna talk about the 85 Bears and the 25 Bears. It'll be 50, 40 years. Some kind of 39th anniversary hangover. You better wait a year. Sweet. You want me to play Randy Newman, I Love LA? Only if the Dodgers win the World Series. Right? Usually they win 100 games and they don't get the series. Girls, girls, girls. I'll play girls, girls, girls. Play Motley Crue, girls, girls, girls. (1980s) theme songs are hard to find. I'll sing the Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel theme song. Isn't a Lakers championship caliber song, but that's the rap I learned as a Laker fan in '95 when the Lake Show was becoming a hip hop show. Raising hell at the Seventh Veil. Vaporware. Yep, Tommy Lee, he steered the boat with his shalong. He looked like Antonio Brown in the pool, right? Remember when Antonio Brown was in the pool and his schlong was sticking straight up? AB, you know, Steelers, wider Steelers. You know, he hasn't been hit ever since he got hit in the head by Vontaze Burfict. His schlong has been sticking up. Tyreek Hill detained before the game? What? It's going to take 67 hours for Ronaldo to pass Taylor Swift for top 39th place on YouTube sub count. Taylor Swift still doesn't have 60 million. So about 61 million, they'll be tied. You know, when Antonio Brown was collapsing, he was like at a pool with some prostitutes, leaning back on the edge of the pool, with, you know, paddling his little feet up with his groin parallel with the water surface. He was yelling, "Look at this! Look at this!" His schlong was sticking up out of the water. Did you see Hogan? Did you see Hogan's sex tape? I mean, I've seen the Hogan sex tape. What are you afraid to fucking look it up? You're gonna look at everybody else have sex, but you're not gonna look at Hogan? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You're gonna be guilt tripped that every time you see a naked lady online, you have to donate money. Some people are like that. That they won't look at any girl unless they give her money. So maybe you didn't know how to give Hogan money, so you couldn't look at him. Why is it? I've seen Charlotte Flair half naked. I've seen Paige, whoopity doo Paige. It's not the era, dude. Everybody's watching porn from 2 years ago. Like, it's they're watching porn from retired actresses. I mean, half of the girls you name don't even work anymore. Stephanie has fake boobs, right? But the nip is still the original nip. The original nip. Stephanie's my age. She's 40. She turns 48 in 10 days. I'm really looking forward to Stephanie's birthday. I mean, I got hype. Yeah, Belladonna doesn't work anymore. She worked too much. She worked like Rebel Rider. You're not. You need to be scarce. You need to stop working. And the stars of 22 have disappeared. Yeah. Only porn stars that don't do anything stay in the game. You want to be a vintage. Most of the girls who have worked 20 years are just bigger than the girls that are coming in now. Like, nobody cares what you even look like now, because you're going to be working for 20 years, 30 years. Everybody knows that half the girls are quitters. You end up seeing the same guys. Woodman with his Woodman casting. We don't even remember we don't remember the girl's name. We just remember who the guy was, because you see the same guy every goddamn time. You go. Stephanie's birthday so soon. I hope they do something for her on Raw. She's turned 48. 48's a big birthday. Hey. Gangbangs. right? See, I don't have any tattoos. I have what they call the skin of the virgin porn star. That's it. Then you start to get a fetish for C-section. Sir, biggest dick discuss is in chat. The Sir biggest discuss is in chat. Jeans are trash. What? Jeans, nobody looks good in jeans. You can't see anything. They hide the shape of the legs. They change the shape of the butt. I could press 2 buttons and see what porn stars came to work today. Let's take a look. My up-to-date tracking skills. Who's working today? Melidite? Never heard of her. Abigail Morris came to work. Angel Emily came to work. Lily Lou came to work. Fiona Frost came to work. Lana Gray came to work. Corey Chase on set again. Every damn day, Corey Chase. I'm not clicking any shit. Okay. Karma RX. Big Booty Baby. Angela White on set. Audrey Black loves coming to work. Anna DeVille works twice a day, every day. Stella's like 60. Everybody knows that. Stella is a vintage name in the industry. Julia Robbie came to work today. Mad Idity, I can't pronounce her name. So many people have a good job here. Ashley Blue. Ashley Blue was the girl who worked a lot. She was kind of ugly, so nobody would get attached to her. She wouldn't have, stalkers or anything. She's just such a plain average girl. Ashley. She's about as attractive as Cream Pie Kathy, the least attractive woman in porn, who has to surround herself by younger women to get guys on set. Asa Akira is it Asian? We're only ranking. Let's not do. For Asian. It's hard to bring Asians into the conversation. They need to have it themselves. They need to grow up and have their own conversations. Blue ISIS. Maybe I have. I mean, I go through 100 thumbnails a day. 1998 adult DVD Isa Blue. That's potentially a 26-year-old media. I watched porn from 1967, so I've seen farmers. You go back into the 60s and it's a bunch of farmers in a barn making porn. Straight farm girls. Okay. Iris, not ISIS. I saw a girl with blue eyes yesterday, and she has passed away, it says. She's born in 47. She's 2 years older than my mom. That's the when you look getting information, it's very sketchy. If you look for a porn star, they're going to give you a regular civilian with the same name. Okay. Can't live forever, bro. She's got a Reddit, Howard Stern. She's on the Howard Stern Reddit, okay? She died 14 years ago. She was on the Howard 100 program tissue with she squandered her time at the top, she's not. This is my time at the top. I don't want to squander my time at the top. She's a bowling ball. She's built like a brick shit house. Yep, it's been 15 years since she died. So I usually think about Dakota Sky from Tampa Bay. Every time they say Dakota Dak Prescott, I think about the greatest porn star of all time, Dakota Sky. We still watch Dakota's movie, Isn't She Dead? What kind of sicko collects money from dead porn stars? This is you can't make a new porn star. There's not enough regulation you're guaranteed to see women that are still alive. At the end of every porn, it's like, damn, I hope that girl's all right. I hope that girl's still good. And then you start watching the same girl work every day for a year, and you're like, hey, nothing ever changes. It doesn't have any effect on them. There's no effect. Just this unrealistic sex is not effective. It doesn't work. It doesn't even get me off. I just like to see who's on set, who's faking the moves, you know. Then you have to go find some intimate. Then you actually have to double check that, you know, I can go see. I'm right. I prefer regular intercourse between two people, not 10 people. Pope Francis is on his world tour. So you also use her feet. And her hands. You have to have 7 men to satisfy a woman. Because each hand is a hole. And although the foot is not a hole, if you put your hand over her foot, it becomes a hole. This has got 2 armpits. She could use up to 9, maybe 9. If her hair is long enough, that could be good for 10 guys. If you're standing around in the gangbang, you have to measure yourself on her foot. That's what you have to pull her shoe, double check. Ask her, hey baby, what's your shoe size? And you put her shoe on, and then you put your dick right in between the shoe, and you make a sandwich. I'm putting all her socks on my dick. That's just what's happening, dude. She takes her socks on. If she takes her socks off, it's on my dick. How'd that happen? I just want to see if it's the same size as it is. It's probably about the same size. there's no big dick energy on my show. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to say, there's no big dick energy on YouTube. Discombobulated. She stopped acting like a human. She stopped acting like a human. That's a nice. I saw that. Chat GPT is now naming videos. She stopped acting like a human. To actually see what women look like, you have to break them down willfully. I mean, they don't. You can't force a woman to act stupid. Acting stupid is what people do when they love you. They do stupid things around each other for entertainment. Say like, this isn't just content in between two people. Most stuck up bitches who never, they're still flashing somebody. Might be their dog. At least the dog sees me naked. Gotta charge up my old battery, my old phone. My old phone number, don't call. It's not my number anymore. I don't pay if you pay my phone bill, you can call me. Take the back off my phone. Got a Samsung, but I'm too cheap to get a micro SD card. My fantasy is to have a laptop and a micro SD, because I've never had data like that, man. Dirty ass phone. This was under 100, and it played games. I was playing AAA games on this shit. Yeah, I got Final Fantasy, I got Hearthstone, I got Clash of Clans. It's a good game. I was playing Clash of Clans. I got my Town Hall to 14. I made dragons. Maybe Town Hall 12. I can't remember. The problem with Japan is they didn't get to participate in Desert Storm. Yep. Desert 1991 Desert Storm, that shit was awesome. The Iraq 2003 Iraq wasn't quite as special. Going in the first time, the second time was just unnecessary. I didn't support the second invasion. I wanted to go to Iran. You think Germany had no enemies after the war? You know what? We never see no 10-year war. In all these 4 years. I want to, if war actually really was unstoppable. You definitely have a winner in 10 years, but you can't win a war in 4 years. It's not enough. The Ukraine war is gonna surpass the. It's gonna be longer. 444 weeks. Is that how long World War I was? Let's see. At present, 2 years, 6 months. Yeah, Afghan was the 20 years ago. Everybody was weak. We were still way stronger than the average. Technology has spread. There's better loadouts. What I don't know what to call it. The enemy is better equipped. The enemy knows when to attack. You know. You sleep for 20 hours. You attack for 4 hours. You sleep for 20 hours. Attack for 4 hours. The U.S. Army has a habit of letting their enemies sleep. You have to find the enemy where they're sleeping. And tracking people is a lot easier nowadays. Yeah. Just tell the enemy you know where they are, and they will give up. We can go into Iran and have zero casualties, you know? It's not always about, killing everybody. You can win, you just show up and you win. Isn't that how we got Manila? The capture of the Filipino capital was a peaceful coup. A peaceful coup, yeah. We just come in and it's peaceful. If they don't like it, it's not going to be peaceful. But we're coming in when we're coming in. We take prisoners quick and we can transport them somewhere else fast. So like Gaza, Netanyahu didn't, send buses to move people or anything. Israel could have actually provided mules or scooters, Lime scooters, When America shows up, we're going to give everybody wheels, and Iran we will expel all the males who are stuck. Iran, they're not allowed to leave anyways. So we're going to free the Iranians from their oppressive, free Iran. Let's be real. Who's the most oppressed group in the Middle East? Is Iran. It's not Palestine. It's not Palestine. Is that a beer talking? Let's have the biggest ideas on the world. Let's outthink everybody, guys. We're outthinking everybody. Okay? Iran is our friends. We can peacefully go in. You have to understand that. Like Afghanistan. Very similar to Afghanistan. You guys can't comprehend how we fight. We fight. Saudi, they're spoiled by money. The average Iranian would be like a Bolshevik. Iran is our allies. We'll just have to see. They can participate potentially. I was in Saudi Arabia before the WWE was. They weren't doing shows. They weren't doing tribute to the troops in 2002. They were doing that tribute to the troops. When was the first tribute to the troops? I'm on Wikipedia, WWE Tribute to the Troops. Executive producer, Vince McMahon and John Layfield. So when I saw Bradshaw in Afghanistan, he was there to schedule an event. And we had events, some stupid events in base, but they didn't have any wrestling shows for us the first 6 months. It sucked. So in December 9th, 2005, in Afghanistan, in Bagram, 24, in Tikrit, Iraq, was the Christmas show in Iraq, December 23, 2024. So they came in December 2003 from Camp Victory in Baghdad. I came home in 2003, in February 2003. So they were in Camp Baghdad 8 months after my mission. I was flattered to see them trying to get some of the credit. Okay. I was flattered. They wanted credit for being there. You don't. It's not about money. You can't pay your way into. You have to be poor. The money. You know, the Saudis have too much money. You know, you'd rather weaponize the poverty of Bangladesh or Iran. You know, just give them very small salaries, barely enough to afford rations at their own company stores. They'll go broke feeding themselves, staying mission ready, but they'll still be army, and they'll still be poor, and poor people will die, and rich people are scared. Rich people are scared. And I was definitely poor enough to go to Afghanistan. Nobody's ever going to call me rich. I know your children are poor. If you can't give your poor ass child to the army, you're worthless you're worthless. Now you should have more than one child, right? So it's your responsibility to have more than one child. And then the children decide if they want to be in or out. My brothers and sisters didn't give a shit if I joined the army. Okay? Nobody wanted me to do anything except pay money for rent. Okay? They didn't care about anything except I don't pay. Dude, guess what? The thing about me is I'm not paying shit to live in my mom's house. My mom wants me in her house. So why am I going to pay her? She wants me in the house. As soon as mom's not there, my brother didn't want me in, then I'm out. But you know, my brother never went out on his own before he kicked my ass out. And I was in and out the army and back at home and then out again. So I was well prepared. Like once I knew I'd be out, I would always lean on my army support structure because I have one. Unlike these other people, girls my age on Pornhub, who are now trying to use the Pornhub support structure because Twitch doesn't pay enough, OnlyFans dries up, or they want to post videos from 2017. You know, they don't have anything new. Blah, 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 blah. I get mine from the army, man. I did my duty. I can tell people what to do now. I'm made, dude. You know, I consider myself made. Made man. This is my final edition. I used to be 8-bit, 16-bit, but now this is 64-bit. Madden 64. Super Bowl 64. What if they had a new edition of Madden on GameCube? That would be nice. A new N64 GameCube? Yeah. They always update Madden, but they don't make it. They don't make a new version for 64. I got half my beer left. I'm at 67 minutes into my show. I'm not alcoholic. Sneeze coming. Sneezing is an endorphin rush. I just want to watch SimCity, but nobody actually plays it. Super Bowl 64. So if I do it, they better have 16 players in the club. Chug, glug, glug. I don't want to drown. I can't handle my shit, bro. I'm trying to make my one beer last all day. Let's watch Big Hero 6. Baymax. Hurricanes make your shit stinks.
Not a couple of...
You know, I smoke. I don't smell. I don't go around smelling shit. It all smells like smoke. Make them say, yo.
あるから、まあ多少誤差でしょう。ということで、私は9位をニーナに覚えさせようと思う。あ、ナミさんいらっしゃい。よし、完璧。ということで、
Playing Breath of Fire 4.
選べないじゃない。
This game. No, it's going to be Guys, I think the worst thing I ever did as a gamer was I got Breath of Fire 4 and I didn't play it. I just chose not to play it. I was like, I'm not playing a role-playing game on PlayStation with this loading time. I couldn't enjoy Capcom's Breath of Fire 4. I got it the day it came out. I didn't even want to play it. I never played Breath of Fire. Your poop should be as big as your dick. What? Your poop was the same shape as your dick. What? It was like, honey, come look at this. Honey, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. It looks just like what I put in you. That's what I put in you. Is that right? Nice typos. My poo looks just like my slong, bro. I play as Arthur. I like. From the Ghouls and Ghosts. The Ghouls and Ghost character Arthur. I use him in Capcom Marvel. So I'm a spear chucker. Spear chucker, bro. I could actually beat my friend chucking spears. That is the greatest projectile. It's better when it comes to the fireball. You could be chucking spears, bro. So I'm gonna play Arthur. You can shoot your fireball. You're gonna fucking get wasted. Ryu isn't even good in Marvel versus Capcom, bro. You're better go back to Street Fighter. Ryu is trash. Okay. Go get run to Akuma. You be run to Akuma. You be run to Akuma. You're a noob. You be running to Akuma. You be run to Akuma. You be run to Akuma. The noob players, they all run to an Akuma. I'm bad. I will fucking end the fight. In Street Fighter 2, I prefer Dalsim. He still has many moves that would be considered illegal in today, like his air kicks. He had the best jump kicks. He could hit you while jumping backwards. That would be a super move. You would have to use a command input to do half of the shit Dalsim can do. And then nobody could hit Turbo fast enough to actually play Chun-Li or Blanca. So Street Fighter 2 is a boring game. I don't like the sequel, Turbo. I don't like hyper fighting. I really prefer Alpha. Alpha came out relatively quick in the series. A lot of Alpha haters out there. Honda was good in Turbo because you could do the air flying 100 hand slap, or you could do it flying. You could do a supers in the air. That's the final really addition of some. I mean, if play footsies. I press down, fierce punch, up, forward, fierce punch. I hit a fierce punch and a fireball. I hit a fierce punch and a fireball. That's my go-to combo. I hit you with the headbutt. A Dalsim headbutt when he gets real close. Headbutt. Honda's trash. Honda is a trash character. Honda. Dude, he's worse than with Dan. Honda is like Dan. He is so bad. He's like Dan. You can't actually take Honda and actually think you have a chance to win a match versus anybody. I've never seen a Honda player. I don't care what version of Street Fighter you're talking about. I've never seen a Honda actually win a match. Street Fighter is about slapping up fat people at the sumo gym. You know, everybody can go into Honda's bathroom and slap him around. And Honda lays. He sleeps on the floor. He just goes to sleep right there. You know, in the world of martial arts, I've never seen a sumo wrestler win anything. So it's the world tour. It's accurate. It's lore accurate to the locations. Japanese people have short arms, like Ryu. Honda has long legs. That's the biggest trait. He had the longest leg. I didn't play MODOK. He's a floating head. Feels like my hair is getting shorter, guys. Nobody notices my hair now that the fancy tips are gone. You know the tip, right? I lost it. I'm used to my hair. My hair at 10 years, you know. I like Riff Raff. Oh, woo, woo, woo. Fast and Flakes. Riff Raff. Frank. I'm just like Riff Raff, guys. Go easy on me. Go easy on me. There he is in his final skin. Yes. Don't make me wet my hair. Don't. There's magenta. Yes. Magenta. The most beautiful woman. She's so beautiful. I love the Rocky Horror Picture Show, man. I know half of the lyrics. I could totally master it. Lip sync it, fake it. You could fake it, but I like that shit, bro. More chug. Is nothing in there. Let's see if I can make it. It's nailed it. Acid. I've done acid, but I was watching Nitro on acid. That's awesome. Watching Monday Nitro on acid. While on the clock at delivering pizza on acid on Monday during Nitro, my friends ordered pizza and I went to their house and I just stayed there. Watched Nitro. The same people that sold me the acid. I was like, hey guys, Bro, order me some acid. I'm gonna come over there. Order a pizza. I'll bring it. Round table. I worked at Domino's delivering, also putting pizzas in the oven. I got these burns, little burns on my right here from the pizza oven. So my flesh was sizzling inside the oven that was cooking the pizzas. I feel really bad. I gave my best friend ecstasy while he was working at Comfort Inn, and he had a bad shift. Sorry, Ray. Zillion just posted. Train sets take batteries. Autotomons. When I want to play, I want to kill. Raider Nation. Let's go. Raider Nation. You ain't ready for the football. You ain't ready for the football. Raider Nation. Let's go. Raider Nation. Are you ready for the football? You ain't ready for the football! My wallet, the JCPenney. Got the pink. My little pink beauty. Oh, the Blockbuster baby. Membership at the Blockbuster bridge. Okay. I got the key to my room. Oh, it's the key to my room, bro. Welcome to my room. I got what's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? Expired military VA. They still know who I am. I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, you ain't seen me in a while. How many cigarette count? It's for life. Are we calling out candles? Could we have candles? If we get to 6 6 medical marijuana. I lost that card. What I need to do was shine my boots with the kiwi. But I need to go buy new kiwi. You'll see. There's not much left in this tin. That'll finish off my boots. My boots are about to die, man. My boots, my 22-year-old army boots are falling apart, man. I love my boots. Yeah. When I go to hell, I want to see my boots and my boots, they were living. It's a cow. It's like moo. I will tell it moo. But all my army friends will be wearing suede leather or some shit. Yeah. And the peak of technology with I got this Sony one tape. What's on it? Yeah, believe it or not, this tape has information. What's on it? What's on it? What's on my tape? I don't know. You have to understand, when you play Metal Gear Solid, he uses one of these things. And that's what I used when I went to Afghanistan. We have this old technology that we used to invade. Yeah. I have some I still like to get my 2020 editions. So I say, I am Snake. But my twin snakes. You want to see my brother? Let's get my brother on the show. My brother uploaded yesterday. I'm gonna swipe up and look at my battery. At 29% battery at 90 minutes. Lake City Media. Hey man, hook up my brother some subs. Get my brother some subs, bro. He's got this guy on his show. That's not my bro. My brother's being camera shy this week. He's hosting many different people. Grand Theft Auto. Can you believe I got a Grand Theft Auto drop? There's my brother. Tell me this video sucks. Go, Jake. Yeah, Jake. That's Brant Thoman, one of our best friends growing up. There's Jake to have nipples. Good looking nipples. There's my bro. He's kind of like Pat McAfee. You know, believe it or not, I never realized this before right at this minute. My brother is a lot like Pat McAfee. But he's a USC Trojan. He doesn't even watch the Trojans. It's the same. The Colts can only win if Pat's not there. Pat is currently in the NFL. The Colts won't win until he's not at the NFL. My beer is all gone. 93 minutes into the show. I'm refilling my cup with sugar. So we put the Coca-Cola brand peach tea into my cup for the final chaser to rizz my bloodstream. I'm rizzing up my bloodstream. I gotta put the key to my room back in my wallet. Don't want to get locked out. Good crack. Refresh my feed on YouTube. ABC's live Monday, September 9th, 2024. Today the Jets play the 49ers in San Francisco. Let's look at the MLB schedule today.
Here's what's coming up in the MLB for today.
The main event tonight in Los Angeles at 7:10 p.m. The Cubs are going up against Monday Night Football. Is the Cubs and Dodgers going to be a better game than the Jets and 49ers? At 7:10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 49er schedule.
Here's what's coming up for the 49ers between today and January
Believe it or not, the Jets game starts 2 hours before there's a 2-hour window in between. Dodgers chilling, laughing. Look what's happening in San Francisco. Oh, they're watching the game. Then they'll come out and play. They're not the main event. The biggest event of the day, 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we'll be watching the Giants game. The Dodgers game from LA. That everybody will know earlier tonight the score from San Francisco. That comment looks beefy. Let me see. If you lose your room, you want me to walk around the house in a couple minutes? We can do a walk out. I could take out the trash. You want to watch me take out the trash? I'll do it. As I read your comment, see. If you lose your room key, do you know where to change? Yes, I just go to the front desk and say I'm locked out. My neighbors are like 60 Vietnam vets, okay? They don't give a shit why you're locked out. They're just gonna come let me in. But my door has structural damage. The deadbolt doesn't really hold. Yeah, you lean on it. The Cubs might be better. I'm not dumb. Okay. I just can't spell. Yeah. Yeah, the Dodgers game is Dodgers Cubs. Let's take a look at the Dodgers schedule. LA Dodgers schedule.
Here's what's coming up for the Dodgers between
This is a
today and September 29th, 2024.
They played the Cubs 3 times in a row in Los Angeles until that's a Monday night game, Tuesday night game, Wednesday night game. Three game. The Dodgers have 86 wins. They're pushing 100. If the Jets fall behind, it's fucking over, dude. The 49ers are the best team on planet Earth. It just takes the forces of good to defeat this force of evil. The force of evil, bro. Unholy, dude. Unholy. Nobody blows out the 49ers. Well, we got timeouts. We're gonna check you. We'll check you. You better pick 6 Brock Purdy. You better get every fumble. You better not miss a single kick. Tom Brady didn't want to go up against this. Tom Brady had to stop. Tom Brady didn't want to go up against this. Tom Brady could be here. We begged Tom Brady for 5 years. 5 years, please, Tom. Please, Tom, please come to San Francisco. Tom said no. Tom said no, he's not helping San Francisco win shit. Are you confused? Are you confused? He did his debut of commentary at the Browns. He could have been on Monday Night Football like Boomer. At least Boomer went straight to Monday Night Football. I'm going straight to Monday Night Football. I didn't watch any games this week. I'm watching Monday Night Football this week. I like to buy beer at midnight, so it's hard to have beer during Monday Night Football. I'll probably no-show. So fucking what? I'm still gonna sit and watch and get a result. But Tom said no. He's not gonna be a stooge. Tom's not gonna be a stooge. Aaron Rodgers is not a stooge to the He's not coming in here to help us. Aaron Rodgers honestly this is the biggest game of his life. Brock Purdy, they better just hope he doesn't get the ball. There's not enough time left when he gets the ball back. I still got beer, and that's not beer, that's sugar. Chase it quick. It'll and tell you, and just pretend it was beer. What's the difference? Do I remember Dennis Miller on Monday Night Football? I know a lot of people had a bad a lot of Monday Night Football went through a problem with none of their they couldn't get any success with their people, you know. Now I do not remember Dennis Miller, but I believe Monday Night Football is not as good a show as it could be. Even the theme song by Are You Ready for Some Football? Monday Night Parties. Are you ready for Dan and Al? Are you get it kick started? You know, they're not. They had bad hosts. You know, Monday Night Football was not as good as Saturday Night. You'd rather be the host of Saturday Night Live than Monday night because, Boomer's an idiot. Everybody hates Boomer Esiason. That guy is sell out. He never talks about the Bengals. You can't get Bengals. He doesn't have the info. He's not a stooge. Boomer's too smart. Boomer's into his own charity. It's all about charity. The Saints and the Catholic Church. Derek Carr is there to bring in the Christians to the Catholics. Okay, you feed the feed me more, Ryback. We can't afford food. Food is you can watch somebody eat 100-year-old food, but you can't find new food. Good hit. Let's hit the vape pen. There's still one more pallet swap. You see, I call it a pallet swap because if you're eating a multiple course meal, you have a little spoonful of sherbet in between every meal so you can reset your taste buds. But I'm just resetting my taste buds to not an ashtray because my mouth is like an ashtray. You want to see my ashtray? Oh, yeah, eventually we'll get the butts in the can. But I'm fucking sitting. My earplugs. See the Predator? But you want the big pan. Big smoke. Yeah, that's my stuff, baby. This is where the magic happens. Where I make my show, my dream show. Who's looking over me right there? Tell me I don't got the good toys. So gripping it. Are you gripping it like solo, but are you all alone? Jacket it off. I'm about to bust. Oh, yeah. I'm about to bust. Oh. Yeah, that grip. Tell me I don't got the best toys. I got the best tote. I got the Han Solo gripping it. I got Boba Fett looking for him. Sherbert is. What color is Sherbert? Rainbow. But you know what? The little black parts look nice. So good to have. Let's go with. That's not right. Color like that. Just look your best. All you want to do is produce your show and look your best. So, boom. I'm reaching for the candles. Then the cigarettes. Could you imagine only lighting cigarettes? Oh, yeah. The lighter has Bic. Sorry, it's pink. I didn't get two cigarettes. Good look. Remember, when people are jacking off, they don't even turn this. They take the sound off. That's right. Whoa! I could never listen to porn until I moved to San Francisco. I never cranked the volume up on. Yeah, so in LA, you'd listen to porn like really quietly. See, your neighbors don't. In San Francisco, nobody cares if there's pornography on your fucking device. Come. There's no children here. That's why. Just like straight up. You raise your children somewhere else. Bounce around YouTube. Let's see what you want. The Serbian news. You want the Kosovo news. I'm willing to break it down. I'm not giving it up immediately when the show starts. The border is still closed between Serbia . Kosovo has reopened 2 of its 4 border crossings with Serbia on September 7th after protests on the Serbian side. Kosovo is building new stuff. 4% more spending on new buildings this year. The border's slowly reopening. I like that. No changes, just, things remain the way they are. Did you leave a like on this episode? When only one person is watching, every like definitely does matter. please. Please. I like reading your comments. I like your comments, so please like my episode. My one viewer does not want to see me in my best light. Because my best light is we'll turn my filter off so I don't have that. My lips can be seen. When I turn the cameras on, the candles on, I prefer to not have a filter in the teeth. Now I'm playing the waiting game. Who wants to wrap up my episode? So, how do I facilitate that? Go to the VA and fix them. I'll probably be in the VA to get a new identification card real soon. I can afford to burn 2 candles. Maybe in the future I'll be like, what a waste. I should have had 1 candle. There's 2 half candles in my bathroom. Watch this. Old candles. These candles suck. These candles burn way too fast. I wouldn't buy these again. Stop by the PX and get some new boots. It's not that simple. We have no PX. I'd be shopping in Haight-Ashbury at the vintage Army surplus, and I don't think they have good prices. Do you know Haight-Ashbury? Haight-Ashbury Army surplus directions.
Getting directions to Alameda Army Navy surplus.
Go to Oakland. Do I want to go to Oakland? To a Navy surplus? Come on. Maybe the Haight-Ashbury one is closed, so it didn't give me directions. I'll just buy new ones at full price. Break them in. My unit didn't care if you shined your boots much, so I lost 1 boot in Cincinnati. So I had 4 boots and I went down to 3, and I didn't save the extra one. Like I could have had 2 left boots. Desert boots look like shit with your, wearing tan boots doesn't look mixed with your outfit. You have to know, even before we went to Afghanistan, my boots were brand new. Everybody had fucked up boots. See how the boots are damaged? See how the boots are all damaged? She damaged her boots as soon as she got them, and they never repair. You can't get suede wet. The desert boot doesn't handle water. And I'd rather have a boot that's good in water. The most dangerous thing you do is ford a river. When you're fording a river, that's when you're taking the most surprise. Like, I ain't no Navy SEAL, but I ain't running through no damn, and you want to come out of the water in slow motion like Chuck Norris. Oversize 11 and a half.
Are the official way of watching football. Win the win game every week with 7 signature.
I'm now rapidly hitting each vape pen until they don't work.
We don't make sense. We make chicken.
One of my favorite features of a Buick is quiet tuning. Think about a pair of headphones. Over video game generations, there's been an increase in fidelity of graphics, frame rates, and audio.
This guy choosing background music. Two hours.
Who made the music? Well, honestly, less annoying.
Even with advancements and fewer limitations, there have been some curious design decisions that I've noticed with sample rates of certain music. For Nintendo systems, this wasn't a concern until the GameCube generation, where games with streamed audio were emerging. Titles like Kirby Air Ride and Super Smash Bros. Melee used live orchestral recordings that played during gameplay. These recordings would be exported at a certain sample rate specifically for the game. Sample rate is the amount of times every second that the sound level is recorded. A higher sample rate allows for a higher resolution of data between bit depths and samples. With higher audio resolution, digital computer audio becomes closer and closer to analog.